Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCF's offense will get the first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow, it's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Fox. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go with a direct snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Knights come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's high. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room in into the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Got the quick pass. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Huskies headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Grabs it in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's high. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ashley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for, and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The give from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Rides to back and leaves it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Complete to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. To the air, it's Griffin. Here's a heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on second down. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're number one in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Northern Illinois right back to the line. He'll throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The give to the single back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finding an escape route. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Ashley. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The run from the shotgun. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Extending the play. Quarterback gets enough. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Finds his back in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, defense, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Good timing on the quick out. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up third down.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Ashley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Griffin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Knights will punt this one away. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Got his man quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back. There he goes.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Shoots his way for more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Knights are rolling down the field. Makes the grab over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try the right side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Escapes the sack. Blasted as he lets it go. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him. forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Griffin. Going for it all. Got it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Jacksonville State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Lindsey. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
So now it's 2nd and long.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see Lyman losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Under pressure and down. down he goes at the 33.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ashley. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Griffin. It's complete on the right side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Ashley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Lee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. He'll keep it himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Huskies want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's complete to the left. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Breaks into the open. The Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw on 1st down. fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.